Welcome to the John Clarence Gomez Show, Danny.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Very nice to be here.
Let me ask a question.
Yeah.
What is your career being a comedian?
My career as a comedian, I've been doing it now for about well over 40 years. And I started in the late or mid 70s, late 70s, right up until now, and worked all over the world in different places, mostly Australia. I live in Australia, born in Australia. I've worked in America, lived in America. I've been to England, France, the Pacific Islands, Japan, China, Southeast Asia, all over.
The Philippines, in my country. Do you visit my country, the Philippines?
Yeah, I've been to the Philippines. I come up each year to a golf tournament in Angeles City.
Pampanga, Angeles City, Pampanga.
Right.
Yes.
And we play golf up there, and we raise money for the street children. And so each year, and I do a bit of entertaining while I'm there. And at the Envy Club, it's the guys who own the Envy Club, and they sponsor us up there. There's a few of us who come from Australia to play every year.
Can you compare comedy and singing? Can you compare the two, comedy and singing?
Yeah, I suppose that comedy is a bit more challenging. It's with singing and what have you. Singing is it is very challenging as well, but it's also, it probably speaks to more people in different countries. I mean, music can go across the divides of you can sing songs and have people in other places understand exactly what you're doing. They know the songs and things like that. Whereas comedy can be very, what I'd like to term, subjective, because there might be something that you don't find funny somewhere, and I find it funny, or you don't find it funny, or something like that. It's like comedy is fairly subjective, but music, singing, is fairly objective. It's more universal. It's more, people. You can communicate better with music probably than comedy. But comedy can break down barriers. Comedy can let you know something about the culture of different places, and I believe that just like movies do, and they'd let you know about different cultures and that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit different. I'd say comedy is subjective, whereas music is objective. So, and it's universal.
What is the best occupation will you choose? Comedy or music?
Well, I have pretty much put myself in the comedy camp. I think for my 45 years in the business, but I use music as another way of entertaining. I love lots of different kinds of music, so I would always do impressions of different singers and things down through the years, so that and the people know those singers, and so I add a little bit pieces of comedy to that, just as a tribute to the singers themselves, and also to the people who like his music or their music or whatever it is that I'm doing, and it helps get things across. I've written songs myself about different subjects and what have you over the years, and recorded other people's songs, and when I was a kid, I used to sing at school many years ago now, and I found singing was easy. It came to me easy. It was a natural thing, But I've worked at it over the years, and I've liked all kinds of different music, from rock and roll to country to classical to all sorts of stuff. Country music, I love country music, and I think country music you can take anywhere in the world. So, and also your own country's music is obviously unique. So then you take that to the world and you surprise people. But I combine the both of them, so it's kind of I get the best of both worlds, you know.
What type of music do you sing? Because for me, I really love novelty music and instrumental music like cha-cha, tango.
Right. Well, I like. Yeah, I think what you're talking about is the different kinds of rhythms and tempos and things and what have you. So I kind of like any kind of country music, whether it's slow or fast, and I like rock and roll. Um, you know, the first time when I was a kid, I'd heard Elvis Presley, but I was about 9 years old when the Beatles came along, and so the Beatles for me was something else. And then I heard
Beatles is
uh,
Beatles.
American. Sorry.
The Beatles is more popular than Elvis.
Yeah, could be.
Hey Jude,
Yeah.
hey Jude.
Yeah. Well, Elvis to me was like I was very small when I first heard Elvis, and then he was in the army at the time, so he was sort of hidden away for a couple of years, and then but they put him on the radio and stuff like that. But then the Beatles came along, and it was like something else, and then they toured Australia when I was a kid, and so we got to see them up front, and their music was something else. And then we heard the American music. More American music like the Beach Boys, and then we heard some more British music like the Rolling Stones and things like that. And then when I heard Roy Orbison, he was doing like a country music, country pop, and then I got into other rock and roll people, and then of course country music came along a bit later, like Kenny Rogers.
Yes,
And
Kenny Rogers.
Dolly, yeah, I mean the Eagles. The Eagles played kind of a country rock, so it was like there was a transition there. I heard a lot of those different, and the charts back in those days had a lot of different people in the charts. So I had a lot of different music that I was exposed to. My Dean Martin was still on the charts. Frank Sinatra. Those people. Dean Martin's probably my favorite performer, and he knocked the Beatles off the top of the charts in my country in 1965 with "Everybody Loves Somebody." Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. So
Wow, yes. Awesome.
different from the Beatles.
Yes. For me, my favorite song is Crying Time. Do you know Buck Owens? Buck Owens, Crying
Yeah,
Time.
crying time.
It's a
It's
crying
crying
time,
time again,
and you're
and
gonna
I must leave you. Is that the one?
see a far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, that it won't be long before
Long before it's crying time.
time.
That's the one. Yeah. Well, Ray Charles had a big hit with that, and then Dean Martin. Yeah, I love Dean Martin. Too. Yeah. So you sing a lot?
Yes.
Yeah. You go to do you do karaoke?
Yes, I love karaoke.
Oh, great. Yeah, you
My,
sound like you've got a
my
good voice.
favorite Beatles
Yeah.
song is Hey Jude.
Ah,
Hey,
Hey Jude.
don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let him into your heart. Then you can start to make it better.
Ah, very good. Lovely. That's good. The I like that kind of music from, as I say, from the 50s right through to till now, till the 90s probably. The last 20 years or so, music doesn't really turn me on that much. But to the 50s right through to the 90s was pretty good. One of my favorite songs was by a guy who, Bobby Darin. Bobby Darin had Mac the Knife. He had Splish Splash and a few others. Uh,
Do you know Neil Sidaka?
Neil Sedaka, yes,
You
yes.
mean everything to me. My favorite song of my favorite song of him is Happy Birthday Sweet 16. La 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 la. Happy birthday
Happy birthday, sweet 16. That's the one. Yeah, mate.
la 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 la. Happy birthday Sweet 16. And my favorite song of Desidaka is
Yeah, yeah. Happy birthday, sweet 16.
Oh Carol. That song. Can
Oh,
you sing
Carol. Yeah.
Oh Carol?
I am but a fool.
Darling, I love you. So
What
beautiful.
have I got here? They put me up in here. Oh, there I are. I'm in the dark. Can you see me up there?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in the dark. Why don't I turn the light on? Hang on. Oh, see if you can see me. That's a little bit better. Oh, that's much better. Can see you a little bit now. Or see me.
Yes.
Anyway.
I see you.
Oh, Carol, yeah. What
Yes.
other songs do you sing? What other songs do you sing?
Some songs like, but my favorite English singer in my life is Neil Sedaka. And
Ah, yeah.
my favorite song of him, the most favorite song of him is My World Keeps Getting Smaller Every Day.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
I can
Very good.
I can sing it.
Yep. Okay.
Round and round I go in circles, trying to be free. Since you went away, the world is closing in on me. Every day I face tomorrow, knowing you'll be there. I see you smiling, every little thing we used to share. The memory of you is everywhere. Can you sing the chorus? And my world keeps getting smaller every day.
Very good.
Yes. In the song Run Samson Run. Run Samson Run. Delilah on his way.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Tom Jones?
Delilah. I
Yeah.
saw the night and I passed. I don't know the full lyrics, but I know the song.
Well, that Tom Jones,
Delilah.
I believe that I do Sylvester Stallone singing a Tom Jones song. Sylvester Stallone singing Delilah.
Yes.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window. I saw the flickering shadows of love on her blind. Where you?
Donald Trump.
She.
Donald Trump singing Delilah. Can you do that?
Sylvester Stallone singing. I have Neil Diamond. Let me see. Neil Diamond singing.
I don't know her
Neil Diamond?
song. Yes, I know him, but I don't know his song.
How about I'm a Believer? I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else, but not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. But then I saw her face.
I
Yes, I'm a
know
believer. Yep.
that's a Broadway song. I know that song. That song.
Yeah, well, Neil Diamond wrote the song for the Monkees, for the pop band, the Monkees. Yeah.
My 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 next question is, what is the best person you will impersonate? The best person
Uh,
impersonate, the most famous, like Donald Trump, Obama, Bush.
Donald Trump, of course, is president of the United States, probably the best president he's ever been. Probably never been a president like him before in his whole life because he's probably the best. You've never seen anyone as good as he is. Probably the best of all time. I like him. Let me see else. How about Morgan Freeman?
Yes, Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. Wow. I for one, a lot of people look at me, they take one look at me and they say, Morgan, you got a lot of fly specks all over your face. Lots of flies walking all over your face. What's that all about? I said, I don't know. That's the way I was born. Has nothing else to do with anything else. Morgan Freeman, get busy living or get busy dying. Shawshank Redemption.
Wow, that accent is very hard for me because that accent is an African American accent. It's very hard to.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Who else? What about Sean Connery? You know Sean Connery, old James
No,
Bond? No, no.
no.
How about Christopher Walken?
Elvis Presley, you can do that. Voice of
Elvis Presley. Elvis, he
English.
just says that there's a lot of on the end of everything. And so I want to say, whatever he says at the end of it, just say, I want some mashed potato and gravy with that. How
May,
about Al Pacino?
yes, Al
No?
Pacino, yes.
Al Pacino. All right. Hoo-ha. That's all you got to say. Just say something, come to the end of the line,
The
and then just
Godfather,
go, hoo-ha.
the Godfather. Al
Who's
Pacino,
that?
yes. He was the cast of the Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather. Yeah, yeah. Um, Robert De Niro, Bobby De Niro. Uh, anything you say with that, you just say these, those, and those. That's all you got to do. How about, let me see. You know Joe Pesci? Nope.
No. Do you know Fred Armisen?
Who's that?
Fred Armisen.
Sesame Sam?
Fred Armisen.
Oh,
The
Fred Armisen. Yeah, no, I don't know Fred Armisen. Yeah, no, I don't know him. How about,
he was one of my idol.
oh, okay. Austin Powers?
No, I don't know that. My my next question is,
Yep.
do you work with some famous comedian or actor? Comedian
Um,
famous.
yeah, I've worked with, well, let me see, I've worked with different people over the years. I'm just trying to think who the most famous one would be. I've met different people. See, in Australia, we've probably been able to mix with very famous Australian people that you wouldn't know about, but famous worldwide people. I got a message from Morgan Freeman to say that he liked an impression I did of Christopher Walken, and that's about as close as I can get at the moment. But I worked with famous Australians, and I suppose hang on, Sammy Davis Jr. Do you remember Sammy Davis?
There are many famous Australian like Kylie
Yeah,
Minogue. Do you know that girl?
yeah.
Kylie
I've
Minogue
never worked. I've never worked with Kylie. No.
is a very famous singer. In
the Yeah, go on.
in Australia, when I was a child, when I was a child, I watched many Australian children's show. Do you know High
Right.
Five? High Five
Yes. Hi.
at
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know Nathan Foley.
And the Holy Doolies, do you know that? The Holy Doolies.
Oh yeah, the Hooly Doolies.
They are the
All
Holy.
right.
How do you David Bats and Twan? And
Yeah. Yeah.
yes.
Um, yeah. Well, they're a little bit younger. I'm very old. See, I'm a really old person. I go way back. I go way back. Past those people, past the Wiggles, even past them.
Of Eagles, yes. My favorite cast of Eagles is Emma. Do you know Emma? Emma Watson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yes.
yeah. No, I got well. Yeah, I'm a lot older than that, so I go back way, way back.
Before
But yep,
before we end, before
yep.
we end, can we
Hang
watch
on.
a video on YouTube? Can we watch?
Tell you what.
Can we watch video on YouTube?
What is coming up in my job? Sorry,
Do you see? Do you see the YouTube?
my job.
No. Can you see? Do you see YouTube? YouTube, not
Oh,
job.
YouTube.
Yes,
Oh, me on YouTube. Yeah.
yes. Let's watch on YouTube. Not
Oh,
sorry
I
because
have a lot of.
my accent is because I'm a Filipino. Sorry for my
Right,
accent. Because they think is YouTube is job, but not job is YouTube. WOUTUBE. Before we end, we watch Apani videos.
put my video on.
Yes.
All right, well, I got to find it. Hang on.
In Ukraine, I saw many. Do you know political ads?
No political ads. No.
Political ads. Do you know that political ads?
Oh, those. No, I can't read that language anyway. So.
We will watch a political ads. The ads that airing in TV during the elections, like in
Right,
Australia, like Liberal and Labor Party television ads.
right.
But this is in Ukraine. This is a funny TV ads in Ukraine, political TV ads that I really love. What is your reaction to that ad? Is very funny or not funny?
I have no idea what it's about.
Yes, but the ad is a political ad.
Is
Because
it?
but the ad is a political ad. Because I love to learn language. I can speak
Oh, okay. Yeah.
many
Is
language.
this
Like, yes, I love to learn many language like English.
right?
I can speak English because my second language is English. And I love to
Right.
speak like Malaysian, Bahasa, Russian. I, I love to learn that. I love to learn the Russian alphabets.
Right.
Yes, I love to learn Russian alphabet.
Okay. So what? Whoop. So that's what you do.
Thank
Aha.
you for guesting my
My pleasure, mate.
yes.
And
Thank
and
you.
I'm glad to talk to you. If you want to try and get in touch with some other people that I may know of or what have you, I'll let them know that what you're doing, and I think it's been very informative. I've enjoyed it. Very pleasant. And you keep singing, all
Yeah.
right?
Because I joined a singing lesson, but I lost. I joined a singing lesson in 2019 last year, but I lost in school because the judge did not win me. Did not
Okay.
vote for my talent in singing.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Thank you, John.
Yes, thank you.
Bye bye, mate.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.